Well, hello there. You're with Makashi. We're playing Democracy 3. Where is Germany? And this is episode 3, I believe, or 4, something like that. We've done some, I don't know, we're recording. So we're currently destroying our debt. By the end of our thing, our debt will be gone. So even if we're killed or don't win, you know, we'll be all right. So I think it's time now that we've got all this money for us to basically go to like there. Yeah. It's pretty much what we're going to do. Because Germany be strong in their riches. We pretty much eradicated crime from our nation. We're a highly educated, awesome place to be. So now basically what we need to do to complement this is reduce our criminal spending, because let's face it, we just don't have the crime. In order to do that, I need to remember what the criminal one is. Community policing, that's good. Oh, I like that. Raise it for nothing. Okay. Sounds good to me. Police force. So we're going to drop this down. Oh, such a pathetic piece of our expenditure. What is our actual expenditure at the moment? What's our key? Okay, so the four big ones. Housing people, teaching people, pumping them full of drugs, and also pumping them full of drugs. So our two biggest expenditures are pumping people full of drugs. Maybe it's a good idea to let people self-medicate some of the harder drugs like heroin and shit. Like, obviously, I mean morphine, they're the same thing. I don't need to worry about money though, do I? I'll be able to cancel one of them big taxes soon. Probably this one. Currently getting 141 from it. No, we couldn't, could we? That one? 112. Sort of could. I could cancel some of these. What tax could we cancel? Sales tax? Who hates sales tax? Capitalists. And it damages equality. So that could go then. 54 billion. 21 to cancel. Yeah, we'll do that right before the election. Yes! Unemployment's up! Software patents are a form of intellectual property law that allows companies to protect algorithms, pieces of computer code, that implement a new technology, such as new type of translation software or a system for purchasing online. They're generally popular with big businesses, but unpopular with those who fight for a free internet. The reason I'm rejecting it is because most progress on the internet has been born out of its open and free nature. So other than this, which I don't fully follow and frustrates me, unless it's round the wrong way, I'm not totally sure. So the spending increased, and yet, I don't know. So crime's just hit the pan. Yeah, we need to do that. Okay. Okay, now likewise we can lower that. Shall we... Oh god. Okay. Let's just stop tinkering with things because... Oh my god. We are so awesome! The United Nations is pushing for your country to sign a treaty that would ban us from carrying out any nuclear weapons tests for research purposes. Many other nations have already signed the treaty and are pressuring us to sign through diplomatic channels. We have no real need to carry out further tests. It's not like the current generation of weapons do not work, or are not powerful enough. Signing the treaty. Yeah, do not sign the treaty. It's vital that we retain the right to carry out limited testing. We live in a dangerous world and our nuclear deterrent is vital to our defence. It's not for other nations to tell us how to defend ourselves. Besides, testing is required to ensure, our weapons still remain usable. No, I'm going to sign it. Fuck nuclear power. Not nuclear power, but you know what I mean. Oh my goodness, have you ever seen anything like it? We're so going to get killed. Look at the poor. They're just like, thank you. You saved us all. So I could scrap that. I'm going to do it. I'm going to scrap it totally, I think. Just get rid of inheritance tax. Just fuck inheritance tax, basically. Who needs it? Who wants it? Do you know what I mean? All it's doing is it's taking away from one generation to the next. It is literally the government taxing fetuses. And in the words of Stefan Molyneux, requires nimble fingers to pick the pockets of a fetus. Currently getting 31. They're loving us. We are the capitalist heaven. What's interesting is, say, like, as unemployment goes down, which it seriously has, then also homelessness goes down, which means then state housing costs go down and our surplus increases. So like at the moment, state housing, 29.29 billion, yeah? So if we click the button in a minute... Excellent. Where's the... Ooh. Okay, anything cool we can enact? Some of that. Robotics. Encourage research in robotics. City farms. Ooh. I want something that's popular. Married tax allowance pushes people towards religion. Be interested in trying to get drugs legal in my next term. Oh! Goodness! Goodness me! Oh, go on. Yeah, have them all. Jesus Christ. For years we've wondered why those scientists spend so much time in underground tunnels mumbling about quarks and mesons. But today a major scientific discovery was announced concerning new particles, colliders and other physics mumbo-jumbo. While it's true that teleportation and hyperspace aren't with us yet, this is still great news for high-tech industry and a superb payoff for such an educated workforce. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. That's nearly gone, that's nearly gone. No, 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 no. We are in the red. So, our police spending, Witness protection programs, excellent. Narcotics, so we can raise it for 27, we've got 62. So we could legalise gear. I'm going to do it again. I always do this and get shot. No, I'm not going to do it yet. I'm going to keep everything else pretty much the same and just enact public services. Oh. Okay, what's really popular? Free school meals, want it. Youth club subsidies, want it. Ban private education, Jesus. Okay, it's pretty much the most popular ones that. Sort of impartial to that. I'm interested in gambling, I think. A subsidy for cleaner fuels. Oh. Compulsory military service. Going beyond just having an ambassador and a secretary in a foreign country, employing a full diplomatic service may be more expensive, but in the field of international diplomacy you need to stay on top of things in order to get the best deals for your country and to keep everyone involved and happy. It may take some time to get working effectively, but it will boost foreign relations. Go on then, we can bear this cost. Let's just max it. We've got 83 billion spare. We'll be okay. So GDP increases unemployment. Yeah, because the higher the bar is, the harder it is for everyone to compete. So we need to enhance our creative element. So, is that public services, art subsidies? Yeah. And 62, so another 10. Small business grants. Fuck that. Just wasted loads of points, didn't I? Oh well. That is a shame, but oh well, we're in a pretty good way. Come on. Come on. Go! Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yeah, landslide victory. Excellent, excellent. Hydraulic fracturing, better known as fracking, is a new drilling technology that allows energy companies to exploit previously unreachable deposits of shale gas. The technique is relatively new and requires the government to give permission to use. On the one hand, it opens up potentially huge supplies of energy. On the other hand, there are serious environmental concerns about the process. Fuck you! Okay, so now I can only be killed. You can't kill me if you're too drugged up. So how many points do we have? 60? So should we go to LSD? Yeah, we'll go to LSD. We'll go all the way, we'll turn it up to 11, man. Drugs, please. Very low, but existent drugs tax. We're there. We have brought in legal drug consumption. But what we need to bring in also, have we got maximum spending on the schools? Schools, maximum spending. Health, maximum spending. We can afford it. Debt will be gone next month. We can cancel sales tax. We didn't even need to cancel sales tax. Oh my god. Cancel that. Push the button. Ban animal testing. Proposal to ban all... I really struggle with this one. I really struggle with it. If I ever was in a position of like power in this respect, I'd... It's like when they say that the practices used are often incredibly cruel. I don't believe they are. I don't believe that there are any men or women. I'm sure there are. There's psychopaths and stuff. I think I've discussed this previously. No change. I want things to continue as they're going. This is incredible. So we're in a good place, guys. We're about to clear the debt, so we can drop 50 billion basically in income. So for instance, we could just axe the sales tax, 60 billion. Likewise, we could lower it significantly. We could lower it to... But then, you know, I mean, for just over double... we could get rid of foreign aid, which I don't think we should do. We want to engage in international diplomacy, get everyone to move it. State Health Service. So we've still got this obesity problem. We got rid of inheritance tax, didn't we? Property tax. Might get rid of that one as well. Yep, fuck it. Media backlash, fuck you. That's fine because we've got mad private housing, so who gives a fuck? And it was a cost. So I think we go another couple more ticks and then we start to lower these taxes. Oh, it's earning us a fair bit. What's our... Ooh. Use spiked. That's cool. I'm perfectly happy with people using drugs. As long as it's all in fucking moderation, do you know what I mean? Yeah, we'll legalise LSD on the next turn. Excellent. Excellent. I'll go off that nut then. Can we bump up the pensions a bit? Fuck it, go on. Where's alcohol consumption at the moment? So it's come back up to reasonable levels, but manageable levels, not everyone getting fucking smashed all the time like it was before. Oil demand's back up. You know why that is? Because I enacted the fuel one, whatever it was, I can't remember what it was, over here somewhere. Or somewhere around here. Anything fun we can do? Just give it some of that. Public libraries. Bit old, isn't it? Bit of a waste of money. Chuck $500 million at it. Go on then. Dead? One party state. We've all banished the thoughts of any other political parties from the minds of the electorate, reducing other politicians to mere has-beens. We're not dead. Representatives from oil companies based in our country have requested that the government deploy troops overseas at our oil refineries in the Middle East to protect them from attack by terrorists. The governments involved are happy for our troops to be stationed on their soil for this purpose. Send the troops. This is why we have a military and we should not be afraid to use it. Foreign terrorists need to understand that we are prepared to take determined action to safeguard our oil supplies. This is not a foreign invasion, merely the provision of extra security for vital parts of our industry that happen to be overseas. If we do not deploy troops, the oil supply will suffer. Absolutely agree with this. Heavily armed and prepared to use deadly force is going to cause a major backlash in some countries. It's likely this will lead to both problems with international relations and the possibility of increased terrorism. Yeah, our troops are not the security wing of the oil companies, and this is no job for them. Absolutely. Fucking yes. Yes. Said that what for so long I wanted to say. Brilliantly put. Fanatical. Excellent. Oh my goodness, I've never seen this game go like this before. We're gonna get shot soon. What's the intelligence risk at the moment? The Battenberg group. Oh, I think we've got it just about right. Got 130 billion in the bank. Just give it some of that, I guess. Where's the Liberal? How are the Liberals at the moment? Really not into ID cards. And to be fair, do we even fucking need them? I don't know. I just feel like we've won the next election. We've managed to get drugs legal and they love it. We've got drug use going insane. But how much money are we earning off it? There we go, nearly $1 billion. Just take the piss and enact the carbon tax. Just accrue trillions. The carbon tax I find hilarious because they literally are talking about we are made of carbon. Most of the atoms in your body are carbon. Yeah, we're gonna ease off on the obesity a bit, I think. We're gonna just up the cost by 2/3. No more fat people, please. Torture deportation. Police officers have arrested a con man who is staying in our country illegally. Under normal circumstances, he would be eligible to be deported back to his country of origin. The man claims that if sent back to his homeland, it is likely he'll be tortured by the government. Deport him. This man has nobody to blame for his situation but himself. He arrived here illegally and has operated as a criminal since he got here. If he had claimed political asylum when he arrived and not began a life of crime, it would be a different matter. Fact, it's clear this man is hardly a model citizen, but no confidence trickster deserves to be tortured. They do deserve to be trickstered. Fucking tortured, whatever. Fuck them all, kill them. Pretty sure we're the richest country on the planet. Yeah, we need to spend all this political power on public services such as... Yep, we want one of them. Oh. Yep. What other services? They love this one. Anything else we can max out? We're too rich. It's going too well. Stop. That's weird. I'm going to stop this here soon as well. So, am I? Oh my god. Just secretly instigate, like, mad psycho takeover. Interested in this. Click this turn. Poverty eradicated. Nobody cheers as loudly as those people who have raised out of poverty in a triumphant mission to rid the curse of poverty from the country. Well done. Another Nobel Prize. Excellent. We've basically dragged the global economy out of the bucket with us, which is pretty sweet. Our income far outweighs our expenditure and everyone loves me for it. So that's good. We need to start cutting more taxes. So we currently have 90 billion in the green. So something like corporation tax. Let's cut all these little ones that people just hate having around. There we go. Now we only use taxation to run our country and manipulate its people. That's good. Is that correct? So we've got junk food tax, recreational drugs tax, alcohol tax. So basically, if you want to get fucked up or be fat, you have to pay extra. And then if you want to have a business, drive anywhere, buy anything, or earn money, you give me a cut. But then we'll give you all this shit back. I think this is a really good deal. How are the religious doing? Religious 25%. So they're just not happy with the shagging. They'd be on my side if they were. To be fair, can I do it like... How do you have low? Conservatives claim that legalisation of prostitution would mark a severe decline in family values. Others claim that as prostitution is unlikely to disappear, even if illegal, it's better for society and prostitutes that the practice is regulated and monitored. Yeah, I do agree with that actually, to be fair. I might have to bring gambling in and all just to keep them all happy, do you know what I mean? It's amazing how these have all changed as the nations become so much stronger. Germany strong. I'm going to get randomly killed soon, aren't I? Oh. A diverse company is a happy and healthy company. Enabling diversity quotas for companies will force companies hire more people from different ethnic backgrounds that have the same qualifications, easing racial tensions. Okay, so is that like the opposite of the one it asked me to do previously, or is it the same? I'm interested in that one. Bang up for that, isn't they? Yeah? I think that'll tank off unemployment, wouldn't it? Hit it. We've managed to preside over an unparalleled period of high educational achievement and turn this nation into the world's intelligentsia. Never heard of that word before. The increasing capability of large corporations to use customer data. No. Ban tracking. Ban it. Stop it. No. No kiddie. It's so good! Any more taxes we can get rid of? 87 billion. How's the drug use going? It's tapered off. Good, good. How's the alcohol? It's going down with the drugs, you see. And the tobacco's gone up a bit. Because we got rid of the tobacco. Well, we've still got the tobacco tax. No, we got rid of it. Okay. Maybe that falls into it, I don't know. Oh, here we go. We're getting rid of obesity. Excellent. Go on then, capitalists. Rejoice. A large number of people have been caught entering our country hidden inside cargo containers in an organised attempt at people smuggling. The criminals who masterminded the scheme have been arrested, but there is debate as to whether those people who are now on our shores should be sent back to the country of origin. Allow them to stay. There is strong evidence that these people were desperate to flee persecution, poverty, or even death in their own country. These are desperate people, as we can see from the lengths they went in order to get here. It would be inhumane to deport them. Now they are here. Letting these people stay would send out entirely the wrong signal to people who want to come here illegally. We have enough of a problem with illegal economic immigrants as it is. Unfortunate though it may be, the only sensible choice is to send them back. No, I disagree. We're at the stage now where more people is just better. We are so at the pinnacle of society that I'm tempted to turn that off. I'm going to leave that right where it is for now. I'm going to turn it down a bit. To there. We're going to grow our nation. It's going to be glorious. Maximum needle exchange. No, we won't have that. We will not have this, yeah? Nein, we will not. What are they hating right now? Where's everyone? They're all the way up here now. Yay, we're doing good. Okay. It's done. I think that's my go finished. Oh, nice. What a legend. That's okay. We're in a good way, guys. GDP sky high. The environment's taking a kicking for it. Jesus, okay. Okay, we need to focus on environment. Recycling's at max. Is there anything else we can do? Environment. Save the environment. No. No, not smart meters. Fucking nightmare. Mandatory. One of the biggest cost factors in our lives these days is electricity and heat. By making microgeneration mandatory, every citizen has the task of generating at least part of his or her poison. Oh, wow. Nice. Only 12 million bucks. You're doing it, motherfuckers. That's right. Preach! Cup lists are nearly all gone. Good, 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 good. So, I'm going to end this episode here, guys. I thank you very much for joining me. I hope you're enjoying this. I'm certainly enjoying it myself. And, yeah, bye!